Well, it's pretty empty over here with no 350Z. Man, this thing looks so cool in the overcast though. Here we go. Man, the sun is coming out, which is awesome. Man, this thing is so cool. This thing is a go-kart. Like, it's a go-kart. 30-year-old technology. Do they even make it like they used to anymore? I don't even know if they do. All right, so I'm starving. We're on our way to go get some food right now, and then we have to call over to Affordable Auto Repair. I guess they were able to tear into the Z, and they're gonna have a damage report ready for us. So I'm pretty nervous because he did say it was another update, and yesterday I did actually talk to him on the phone for about 5 minutes, and just at first glance looking down there, he said we were gonna need 2 new belts, and that line that was actually punctured is an AC line, and that's what that hissing sound was. I'm assuming it was just the system like depressurizing, so they're gonna have to recharge the AC, which, you know, for a 350Z is about $200. Plus to replace that line and the labor, and then also those belts, and I don't know if they're gonna have to take off, like, you know, the front bumper and the core support and all of that stuff. I hopefully they don't, but if they do, I can imagine it's gonna be, I'm gonna say over $500 for sure. But that's just what we found out yesterday. I got a text this morning saying that they had another update, so maybe the update is that it's done and they fixed it and it's ready to come pick up, or maybe they found out that the motor's done and it needs a new motor. Like, these are the things that are going through my mind. I can't imagine it needs a new motor, but not only was that belt ripped, but it was also twisted, so I don't know how much damage that can cause. So hopefully it's not too bad. We're gonna call him here in a second, get an update, and then we'll know, Pulled off over here at the Vail HQ. This place is so cool. Technically, we're not supposed to be right here right now, but I figured it looked pretty awesome, so we're only gonna be here for like 5 minutes, but man, this Miata is so fun. It's so small, I feel like you can just drive it anywhere, kind of like a golf cart. Man, let's go cruise around. Gotta put these windows down. I feel like when we drive this thing around, I'm flying an airplane, like an old school aircraft. That's why it would be super cool to have some extra gauges over here on the right, and like those airplane style flip switches for all the buttons and stuff. I think that would be super cool. This thing is so fun to just cruise in. But I still don't think 60 miles an hour has ever been more fun. I mean, this thing with both windows down, it is a blast. Like, I feel seriously like I'm in an airplane. It's gonna get a little bumpy over here. Jeez. Turbulence. Oh, I gotta get over. Flying. Ooh, the FRS. This thing's clean. It's crazy. When you look at a Miata from the front, you really just don't understand how much space these 2 pop-up headlights actually take in front of your vision until you're actually behind one. It's just hilarious. All right, there's a lot of traffic going that way, so let's make a U-turn. Oh God, I can't make it. Yo, this thing puts the biggest smile on my face ever. I've driven a lot of cars in my life. There's nothing like the Miata, and not like a slammed Miata. Like the fact that this thing has, like, I mean, I'm not gonna say monster truck ride height, but like the OEM ride height on some huge thick tires. I mean, look at this thing. That's crazy, that's crazy. So not only does it feel like we're on a cloud when we're driving around, going over all the bumps and everything, but we're so sticky. This thing is so light. It's just, the combination is great. The only thing we're missing is like double the power, and it'd be nuts. But, oh man. All right, so I'm gonna find a parking spot, and then we're gonna call over to Affordable Auto Repair, and we're gonna see what is happening with the Z. I have no idea. Hopefully it's good news. Maybe we'll even go pick it up today. I guess it would probably be in the title of this video, so I don't know. You probably know. All right, so I just finished eating. Let's call over to Affordable Auto Repair and see what the issue is with the 350Z. Hopefully it's not terrible. I know about the belts and the AC line and everything, but hopefully they didn't find anything else. And hopefully it'll just be ready to pick up tomorrow or something. So let's find out.
help you?
Yes, hi. I was actually calling about the red Nissan 350z.
Oh, yeah, that was Sean. Can you hold on just a moment?
Yeah, yes, no problem. All right. Any guesses? It probably needs a new water pump or something. Worst comes to worst, it needs a new motor and we just HR swap it probably. Dang, this is a long hold. I'm nervous. He's like getting all the paperwork ready.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Hey, that's quite, I was looking online yesterday. You got some pretty cool little YouTubes there, huh?
Oh yeah, thank you.
That's pretty cool. As far as your car.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're putting we've got the belts on it, got the AC hose on it. Let me look at the ticket here real quick. The engine is moving around excessively because the motor mount on the driver's side is pretty much blown out, not really doing a whole lot.
Okay.
So I was going to recommend to you, if you'd like, we could replace the one mount on the driver's side, or ideally both of them on either side of the engine, because this might happen again. Shame on us if we don't say it. This could happen again with that engine moving around more than it's supposed to.
Oh, I see.
Parts, labor tax would be $780. That being said, the one on the right side is not as bad as the one on the driver's side. If you wanted us to just do one, we could do that. It would be $390. But again, shame on us if we don't tell you, you know?
Yeah, I feel.
The oil pressure is fine. He checked that. The gauge is working okay. Your oil level was okay.
Okay. All right, so you heard Sean. I don't know if that's normal, if $800 to do motor mounts is normal, but $1,300 bucks? $1,300? Boom, there we are. That was pretty fun driving the Miata around. Let me know what you think about the whole consensus with the 350z. I'm super happy the 350z motor is fine. It's great to know that they were able to start it up, get the thing going. They even checked the oil pressure because I was worried about the oil pressure. So they said the oil pressure is actually 100%. It's looking good. Is $750 a lot of money for motor mounts? I have no idea. I'm gonna Google it when I get home. So hopefully I'm not just getting completely hosed. I don't think I am. They seem really honest and Sean is amazing so far. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet already. Join the family. There's gonna be a lot more Miata content on the channel until we get the Z back. So I hope you enjoyed, what we did today. I would say the next thing we need to do is put the coilovers on this thing. I love that it's got the monster truck ride height with the huge tires on it, but it would be nice if it was just a little bit lower, just so it had that like not tucked look, but just I want that nice fitment, because I would say that the tires and the wheels are perfect on this car right now. It just needs a little bit of lowering and then we're good. Anyways, hit the subscribe button so you do not miss when those videos go live. Thank you once again so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.